Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ethan Foster here with head women's basketball coach Josh Zurich and senior women's basketball player Jen Lee. Today we're going to play a little game of how well do you know your teammates. So coach and player, I'm going to ask you guys questions about your teammates. Write down your answers on the board as quickly as possible and show the camera, and then give a little explanation if you want to. So who's the best singer on the team?
Yeah, I don't know. Who sings?
Put yourself.
I chose Tia. Tia likes to sing when she takes ice baths. It helps her pass the time.
I put myself because I'm always singing songs that I don't know the words to. And, it seems to create some humor in practice.
Who's the best comedian on the team?
I chose Coach. He tries to be funny sometimes, but it doesn't help or work, so.
I put Tori. Tori likes to create pictures and put my face on it all the time, so I hope that she's attempting to be funny.
All right, who's the best dancer on the team?
I put Coach Zurich again. There was one day he came into the locker room moonwalking.
I put Coach Hamilton. She's the only one I've seen dance at a wedding, so I went with Coach.
All right, and the final question for you guys, who's the best dresser on the team?
It's gotta be me. I'm the only one with style on this team.
I put everyone. There's days where we all like to look nice, and there's other days where it's like, who cares what we look like?
All right, thank you, Coach. Thank you, Jen, for joining us today.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right, we're here with our first group of seniors from the men's basketball team for 2016-17. Learning about the team, we have Chase Castile and Blake Brower with us. First question, who is the comedian on the team? Who's the funniest guy you can think of? Now, no peeking, Blake. All right, and on three, we're going to unveil, and you're going to tell us why you picked that person. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, Chase.
I went with Enes Basarevic. He's a really strange guy. He's a really exciting guy. And you know what? He makes me laugh every day, and I really appreciate that.
All right, now Blake.
I picked Chase. I've lived with him for 4 years now. He's really crazy, and he has an alter ego. He thinks he's The Rock.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right, well, erase those boards. We got one more question for each of you. All right, next question is, what does your coach say all the time? What do you hear him say most often? Chase, you're going to do Coach Good, and Blake, you're going to do Coach Wood. All right, write it down. All right, and on three, 1, 2, 3. All right, now tell us what that phrase means to you in practice and why you hear it all the time.
Well, Coach Goody says man a lot. For example, I'll use it in a sentence. Man! Contain the basketball!
All right, Blake.
Coach Wood says hands a lot. I'll give a little demonstration, and shell. He sits up and we pass the ball, and he's like, hands, 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 and it gives me a headache.
I think it's awesome.
All right, well, thanks guys for joining us, and we'll have our second round coming up here after this. All right, round two here with our men's senior basketball players. We have Tyler Alexander, Connor McDonald here joining us. Now, gentlemen, you guys have to write on wipe-off boards. We're going to have you unveil your answers after the count of 3 to these questions, all right? All right, first question. Who is the team's best dancer? Who's got the best dance moves on the team? Write them down, and then you're going to tell us why. All right, and now unveil. All right, Tyler, tell your pick and why you chose that person.
I chose Robbie because everywhere we go, anywhere we be, all he do is dance. That's all he do, so that's my man.
And Connor?
I chose Ennis just because he got in the middle of the circle before games last year and just did his own thing and didn't really care.
Well, all right, turn those back over, wipe those off. Now the next question you're going to unveil to us is, who is the team's worst singer? Who is the team's worst singer? Who does not know how to sing? All right, and unveil. Oh, we have a unanimous decision. All right, we got Brock. So now you guys have to tell us why Brock Armstrong. Tyler.
Brock is just Brock, man. Brock just, you can look at him and tell he can't sing. He's just one of those guys that he's too goofy to be a singer. Yeah.
Now Connor?
I mean, I gotta go with Tyler on that. He just really, is Brock.
Yeah.
He's not really serious at a lot of times, but when he is serious, it's just funny. So.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks guys for joining us. And we're on to round 3 after this. All right, and we're here with our final guests of our senior men's basketball team, Tony Wright-Lake and Brock Armstrong. So guys, first question for you. Who has the coolest pair of basketball shoes? They don't have to wear them during practice or during a game, but who has the coolest pair of basketball shoes and why? Write them down and then we'll unveil them here in a second. All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3, unveil. All right, so we'll start with Tony. Tell us why you picked that person.
If you didn't know Robbie, you would think that he was sponsored by Adidas himself. He got like every single pair of Adidas. So.
All right, and Brock, you picked yourself. Why?
I'm gonna go with myself just because I'm pretty partial to Steph Curry's basketball shoes. Pretty eye-catching.
All right, so second question, guys. Who has the best nickname on the team and what is it? Who has the best nickname on the team and what is it? Write them down and then we'll unveil them here in a second. All right. All right. Go ahead and unveil them. All right. So we'll start with Brock this time. Who'd you write down and what's his nickname?
I wrote down Robbie and I call him Gerard.
Any particular reason?
It's his middle name.
Oh,
He's gonna
okay.
be mad that I told everybody.
Tony?
Mr. Bucket Johnson. That's his Instagram name. That's his Twitter name. That's Robbie.
All right. Thanks for joining us, and that is our final group for the men's basketball team.